that's exactly what they're building Sarada up to be.
I'm interested to see where the show would go, like after the time skip and everything. I feel like it does have the potential to be fucking interesting as hell.
It's so frustrating.
There's already talk of like a new Sharingan and everything just for that specific reason.
She wears glasses.
That's like Gohan turning Super Saiyan and his eyesight getting fixed. Why the fuck is Sarada wearing glasses?
I thought about that a minute ago, bro, and I was just like, I'm gonna let them figure it out.
As an Uchiha, like as a father, seeing like, damn,
you really wearing glasses?
Our clan's thing is visual jutsu, and like you need fucking glasses.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemists podcast. My name's Gary.
My name's Emory.
My name's Martine.
Just making sure everybody's paying attention. I'm Emory.
No, go ahead and introduce your guest, Gary.
With us today, we have our main man, Mr. Taylor. I don't know what your last name put out there, so we're gonna keep it private, or you can call him Tay Tay.
I'm actually Gary. Go ahead and do the sponsor stuff. I don't know what the most.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in with us, whether it's on Wednesday when the audio drops on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Anchor, or maybe you guys are watching the video on Thursday on YouTube. We do appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out the Discord, the Misdirection Pirates, if you guys want to tune in. If you have some feedback you'd like to give direct to us, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and have those notifications on. You guys can always check me out on TikTok at MVJoro.
And me at Garish Mataro.
You can also check out the podcast at Anime Alchemist podcast as well.
Did you forget the name of our podcast for a second?
Just a little bit. Hey man, it's a lot to remember all at once.
It is. I was really impressed. That was super
He
good.
didn't forget the name of the podcast. He forgot what he was talking about.
Halfway into that.
Yeah.
On.
Fair.
Can I be completely honest?
Uh-huh.
I was just trying to show off for Taylor.
That was really good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, those was pretty quick.
Yeah. We do those in one take.
Yeah. Obviously.
It's episode 60.
Nope.
59?
60 minus 1.
Damn it, man. I can't wait till 69.
Episode 59.
Yeah.
Damn.
We got to bring back the OnlyFans thing for episode 69.
Yo!
Oh, man.
It's been a minute since we did that.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about some anime.
Let's talk about some anime.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning, like always.
Yes, like always.
And we got some news. Sorry, we have a new setup. We have to adjust. We're getting used to new things. Monster is going to be on Netflix.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Monster the anime. Really hard to find a place to watch it legally.
Mm-hmm. You were telling me
That's a
about
big
that
thing,
yesterday.
legally.
Yeah.
But Netflix managed to, get that licensing. So now it'll be on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy how all these big like streaming platforms are all getting the rights to like all these different anime.
Dude, it's the streaming wars right now.
Really
like
is.
we're watching it play out. They are duking it out.
Mm-hmm. They know that's where the money's at. That's where people are investing their time. And
I mean,
that kind of plays into
Netflix is going to drop that whole subscription thing, the ad-based subscription.
Oh yeah. This October?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were gonna save that for next year.
No, dude, they're trying to do
Wow.
it ASAP.
They're like definitely speeding that up then, huh?
smart.
So
That
Netflix
is
is
smart.
free type.
No,
like
No,
you're
like
pay
a
a
super cheap
subscription.
one.
Okay.
Just you watch ads too. It's just cheaper.
It's like what Hulu does. You know how they like you have a really basic like I think it's like $5 maybe or something, and you can watch it with ads.
Right.
Same thing, which is crazy because Netflix has never had ads since it's first been introduced.
Yeah.
So
Never.
I find that really interesting.
But they also do simulcast stuff now too. They never really did that before.
Yeah. Which.
The simulcast stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Is that what you wanted to talk about?
Well, no, I was gonna say your note up there about how animes now is the new canon.
It's the new canon.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big question for me. Because if you look at Demon Slayer and the model that they did with that, they had him end the manga ASAP,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then they make the movie, build the hype. They got the anime going, even more hype, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they just start following that format, and in the end, the anime or the manga gets rushed, because that's what happened with Attack on Titan. That's what happened with Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
All these mangas are getting rushed
finish,
close off to finish, right?
It seems
Vinland Saga is coming to an end, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of seems the same case with even Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I was about to
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's the case with movie Zero. I mean, they ended first season right into movie Zero. They use that to fill up onto season 2.
Yeah, to kind of like
Yeah.
Shibuya
that in
Anime.
the space between season 1 and 2, you get like that movie to kind of build up that hype.
Yeah,
And now we're hitting a point where even the creators come out and said like it's going to end soon.
Mhm.
You know, so if they're going to change the template essentially and have them rush the manga and then take their time on the anime so it's a quality product, then is the anime what's going to be canon from now on? Because we've always referenced manga
Yeah,
as
it's
like,
canon.
well,
As
the
like the main
manga
canon.
is the canon. So
Yes, yeah. So I'm so happy that you brought this up because ever since you told me yesterday, I've been like nonstop thinking about it because there's a lot of examples of like how anime is starting to kind of take over as like that main medium. First example with Bleach, the creator has already come out and said that whenever the new 1,000-Year Blood War comes out, they are going to expand on a lot of fights that got rushed in the manga, which is where a lot of people had complaints about. They were like,
a
we
lot
wanted
of
to see
stuff was
more.
off screen.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff was off screen. A lot of like captains, for example, got rushed and we didn't get to see like a lot of what they could do. And he's already confirmed that in the anime, they will be extending them and we'll get to see more stuff that wasn't in the manga. So I was like, oh, crazy. Like that's awesome. And, you know, it's following the main story, so it's still canon, right? But you get to see everything that was supposed to be canon. The other example I was thinking of, which is a really interesting one, is Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super, the anime was the canon for the longest time because it was way farther ahead than the manga.
Yeah.
Remember, the manga was doing its
Well,
own
the
thing.
manga did a whole separate thing too.
Whole
during
separate
the Tournament
thing,
of Power,
but with
and
the
everything.
same arcs. It was like a completely different like timeline.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I mean? Like they both had like after the Frieza situation, once they went into the Universe 6 and 7 tournaments, after all of that, they did completely different things. And then same
Yeah.
thing with Goku Black. Completely different things, but same resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with the universe.
They were given the same plot points.
Same
They just
main
filled
plot
out
points.
the middle section.
Exactly. So then you start
Right.
to wonder like which one is the canon one, right? Like they're both worked on by the creator essentially, and they both have those same main plot points to hit, but they go about it different ways, right? Like in the manga, for example, we had Gohan fighting Kefla. When in the anime, we got Goku fighting Kefla. But Kefla is still canon because she shows up in both. So that just makes me wonder like which one should we even follow, right? And especially now that the anime stopped and then the manga has surpassed it, now the manga has more original stories. So if Dragon Ball Super ever comes back, what if they like do that Moro arc or the Granola arc, but they change up a bunch of stuff? Which one are you gonna go with, right?
Yeah, which one's the canon? It's like that's the real question now. I feel like a lot of it is based off of if the creator comes out and says like, "Look, I had to rush these things.
Mhm.
Gonna make sure when these arcs are animated, we include these sections. You know, we explore these characters, have these fights, right? Like if a bunch of stuff gets cut out, and they come out saying like, "I'm happy I get to include these things,"
Yeah.
then I feel like that is the more canon.
That's
the
what
more
I'm
canon
yeah, that's what I
experience, right?
think.
And even the creator of Vinland Saga came out and was like, dude, like my manga is great, but the anime is the peak experience. So go watch that.
Maybe it's just like the way it is now because anime is so much more popular than it was before. More people are watching it. So maybe now like newer creators are thinking more along the lines of like, okay, let me get the general story down, but the anime is going to be the best way to experience the story. They can do the things that maybe I can't do on paper.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
the
what-
manga is more like a storyboard.
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
think about it this way: the way that in general, the way the world, the path that the world is taking. I mean, we went from not, even just 100 years ago, not even being able to use electricity really, to now we have little computers that we carry around. I mean, that just keep getting
more advanced.
smaller, more advanced, smaller and thinner and lightweight each year.
Yep.
And I mean, now, whereas, I mean, you have someone like me who like, I haven't read since fucking high school. I don't read, and unless I'm extremely interested, it's so much easier for me to hop on my phone, watch a video and feel the experience through that than it is for me to sit here, read a page of a book like an old person, Yeah. I mean, and that's essentially the way that the world is moving.
And even when you read now, it's on your phone, it's on a book. Like,
Everything is electronic now.
yeah.
Bro, I mean, I just read that Black Clover chapter on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of hopping on that wave, you know.
Yeah.
So and I think there's a lot of people that don't want to admit this, but a lot of this also does pertain, you know, not just to adults, but also to kind of the younger fan base, you know. So the younger fan base isn't going to go out of their way to fucking know that there's a manga or read the manga, really, unless they're super, super interested. Was my chair.
Yeah, that anime is really going to be what like draws attention
It
and
is,
builds
yeah.
hype.
That and it's so much more accessible to them. I mean,
That's exactly what I was gonna say. The
$7,
accessibility is completely
yeah,
different now.
$7 for $7.99 for Crunchyroll. I mean, I think actually $4 for their cheapest plan.
Really?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
I'm pretty sure on Crunchyroll, they're one of the few platforms that you can still do it on. But if you just go on their website
Mhm.
and like you don't log in, it'll
Oh, you can
it'll
just
play
watch
ads.
it. You can watch
it, it
It's
just has
like
ads.
YouTube
Yeah.
with ads.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that with Verve too. I've done it. Like I forgot, for example, like sometimes like I,
yeah,
I
you
use your
forget
account
that you-
sometimes, right? And
yeah,
it
and
logs
it's-
out.
This is us fueling people right now. We just like I didn't even know that. I
Right.
mean, if that was the case, I probably wouldn't be paying for Crunchyroll.
You pay with your time.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, so it's just so much more accessible nowadays. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of hopping. Like it's the same way you would think about a business, man. It's either do you stay to your old ways or do you change with the rest
You
of the
evolve
world?
with the
You
world.
evolve
Yeah.
with it, yeah. And actually, this is a perfect way to jump to the next topic real quick. So now that like anime is significantly more popular now, and there's this wave, you know, of things coming back. That also goes into the point that you wanted to bring up, Gary, about the writer for Hunter x Hunter and how he's assembling a team,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh, so apparently he's trying to get together a team to
Mhm.
like help him
Oh, a team.
continue making.
Mhm.
Yes,
Because I knew
he was
that
doing it solo, and like his wife would help out here and there, right? But he was doing all the artwork and
And then
everything
he-
on his
he
own.
had- I remember him having I can't remember his name, but he had someone come in and officially kind of like start taking over, didn't he? For a hot minute.
I'm not
Dude,
too
I rem-
sure.
This sounds real familiar. Like I remember someone coming in to kind of start helping because I do remember his health started like not really doing so great.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing though about him wanting to build a team is because like what Gary was telling us is that he's very attached to his project, right? And he's like, no one else can do it like I can. And I feel like that would be the case for most
Yeah.
creators, right? Especially for something as big as Hunter x Hunter. You know what I mean? It's like
So
giving up your
complex.
personal project that you've spent so many like years and like so much of your time developing
Yeah.
to someone else, right? And like having that trust to be able to like, you know, assume that they can do it as good as you can, right? And it's hard letting that go. So it's understandable why.
Especially with an example like Boruto out there. Sorry, no, I'm not.
We're never sorry about that. No.
No, because Boruto's trash. I preach that shit to the day of day.
I feel like it's gonna.
That's
get
not anime
good.
news.
I feel
You feel like it's
get
what?
good. I feel like it'll get good, dude. Especially like
Blasphemy.
Man, if you're, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay, the
fill
manga's
plot.
good.
Yeah, the manga's okay, dude. When the anime catches up, I mean the only thing though is kind of the same situation. Is the anime canon or is the manga canon? Because in the manga, the Jugen or the Jogen has only it's only been shown once at the very beginning of the show for that
Mhm.
that
Wait,
little
really?
test they show. Yeah, it's only ever been shown once. It's the only time.
Mhm.
Oh, I
In
didn't know that.
anime, it's been shown 3-4 times.
Yeah, like numerous times.
Numerous
Yeah,
times.
I mean he's to an extent to where now he knows how to use it. I mean,
Mhm.
not,
What the hell?
maybe not.
But he's
how to-
like aware.
But he's
of
aware
it.
of
yeah,
it
he
more
can't
so.
just like whip it out. But I mean, now he knows like, oh, okay, my Jogon's activated.
This is what it
This
feels
is
like.
negative energy, that I'm seeing.
Oh.
So in the anime or in the manga, he doesn't have any of that. He just like we just get that time skip
Yeah.
Mhm.
at the
It's
very,
already
very
at,
beginning.
oh.
Yeah,
It
it
hasn't gone back
No,
to the time
no,
skip, right?
No, it hasn't
Okay.
got to the time skip.
I feel like then like it has the potential to be more interesting, but it's just really sad that we have to go through all this shit that is like Boruto filler in
Well,
the anime.
it
Yeah.
got interesting
same
when
time,
they
though-
introduced Kawaki and like
Mhm.
showed his past struggles and
Mhm.
like Naruto basically adopts him as his son and like you watch him and Boruto bond
Grow up and yeah.
and
Or
then
not-
like they basically rip Naruto away from them
Mhm.
because he's trying to save Kawaki. Like
That was interesting.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that was
good
original.
character
You're,
writing.
you're bringing a new character that's actually interesting, and you don't have to rely on the old previous characters to kind of carry the weight of everything. Because that's what I feel like is the biggest problem of Boruto is that you hate the main character. You hate Boruto. You
Yeah.
don't care about him. You care
Yeah.
more about Naruto, Sasuke, all the old school people, right? And that just shows that you didn't write your characters interestingly enough for us to care about them, right? Like, I have no problem exploring the new generation, but make them interesting.
Yeah, I want some damaged goods, bro. Give me some
Give me some
emotional
trauma. That's what this fucking
That's what-
generation's built on.
A little
What if
bit.
that's what he wants you to think right now? What if that's being built up?
Yeah, see, they kind of explored that the whole my absent father. He loves everybody, not just me. Like, yeah, okay, cool, Boruto. Everybody cares about you.
Hey, tell me why the only people experiencing any trauma still is fucking Naruto and Sasuke.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro,
Sasuke lost
for
an
real.
eye. Naruto
Lost
literally
Kurama.
lost Kurama.
yeah,
Like the
his
person who's been
lifelong
there
fucking.
his entire life.
they just can't catch a break in any series that they're in, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after everything that happened in Shippuden and everything, I feel like now this is like his time to like do them dirty.
Oh, well, yeah.
Dude, if him losing Kurama doesn't like actually spawn or like play out with him going out and learning a
I
bunch
don't-
of different jutsus and
Mhm.
expanding his repertoire and becoming like an actual
see, but-
Sennin or a sage.
We'll see, but he's already basically the Sage of Six Paths. I mean, he literally has all of his chakra. I mean, he's besides
Is he? Oh, well, yeah. He's still.
he's essentially like Naruto is like this close from being an
Then,
Otsutsuki
then
himself.
why did he need to sacrifice Kurama?
I think it was just that
Because he
ability
doesn't have a
to be able
Renegon.
Yeah. So he doesn't have the other half.
No, but I'm saying to stand on the right level. Like if he went back and learned the Uchiha Uzumaki sealing jutsu, so like there's so many things that they could
Yeah.
have him do and expand on and like world build,
Fair.
but they haven't done it.
So wait, I'm
It's like
sorry.
they set it up, but they didn't take the opportunity to go that direction.
Yeah.
With
I
the
mean, at
story.
the same time, though, the Sage of Six Paths probably didn't do all of that stuff either.
he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Well,
See, man, it's really hard to, when you put it that way, like you're right. But
He does that.
Yeah,
He does that a lot. You'll get used to it.
Well, I guess at the same time, the Sage of Six Paths did have the Renegon and everything, not
Yeah.
just
like for him, it was as simple as like, I lost the love, like the woman I loved,
Mhm.
and then I killed my brother. Now I'm literally on par with God. like literally, like fuck the Mangekyo Sharingan. We're going straight to a Renegon.
Straight to Renegon.
So in theory, like if Naruto, okay, say if Sasuke died, right, and he gave up one of his eyes to Naruto just swapped it out because apparently you can do
Naruto,
that easily.
yeah.
He would get a Renegon.
If
just
he
becomes
took, if he
Sage
took,
Paths.
he could literally, if that other eye
Uh-huh.
still good, like Renegon's gone. But if
But the other
Sasuke
eye
died,
is still good.
that other
It'd be a
eye,
Renegon
it would immediately evolve into a Renegon.
because he has Hashirama cells in him, right?
But it would also like take a massive toll on his chakra reserve because he no longer has superhuman strength
he's still
or
Uzumaki. though.
superhuman chakra reserves.
Yeah, he still already has high.
he
that-
isn't
The chakra
Uzumaki.
reserves is it the Uzumaki thing or was it
No,
the
he
Kurama
isn't
thing?
Uzumaki.
No, the
right?
Uzumaki alone
But Kurama?
already had.
Kurama like multiplied his chakra reserve,
yeah,
like his
yeah.
base
By-
chakra reserve by
A shit
a
ton.
Millions.
fuck ton.
Yeah,
Like
well,
you,
see,
an
You can think about it this
incomprehensible
way.
amount.
A good comparison would be like we'll take Kakashi and Naruto. So your average Uzumaki has about 10 times more chakra than your average, Jonin. So Kakashi being like about an average, and he has probably a little bit more than most people,
Well,
as he would say.
look what the Renegon did to Nagato.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
Fair.
and he was connected to the fucking statue, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was getting pumped in energy from the statue. That's the husk of the 10 tails. Like there's still power in there.
In that, yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And his body ended up looking like that. Like I feel like the toll you know
Is
who
pretty
could
high.
who could take one?
Hmm.
I feel like it would be done perfectly. Sakura.
Sakura
Yeah, she's got the Byakuya Asil, bro.
Oh,
to kind of keep replenishing her
Mm.
Yeah.
chakra essentially.
Yeah.
That would be too beastly.
I don't think he'd ever be risky enough to
I mean,
pull
look,
something like
bro.
that, though.
Look, that's exactly what they're building Sarada up to be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm interested to
Dude,
see where the show
this-
would go, like after the time skip and
See-
everything. Like, I
see,
feel like
it's-
it does have the potential to be fucking interesting as hell.
It's so
there's
frustrating.
There's already talk of like a new Sharingan and everything just for that specific reason.
We talked about that actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
would
Yeah,
know
yeah,
if you
yeah.
listen to
Like-
our podcast.
So oh my god,
I forget. We talk about a lot of shit.
the Sharingan
The-
throughout history since like
Since the beginning
Beginning.
of the Sharingan popping up, it has always evolved from hatred,
pain and
Yeah.
hatred.
Yeah.
right? But in every instance that Sara does, or Sharingan has evolved
Mm-hmm.
or been unlocked, it was it was like drawn out by feelings of love, not
Oh,
hate,
it was
like
different.
specifically
Yeah,
like
yeah.
positive emotions.
Right.
Not through loss or anything like that.
Yeah, so
Not
the
through the
whole
way everyone
concept-
else did,
Granted,
basically.
she hasn't unlocked
The big
big
thing
one
to
yet.
keep in mind, though, okay, is I believe it's actually in Naruto before even Shippuden. They specifically say that it's the Sharingan is activated through high emotion, not
Yes.
through hatred.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
high
then they just
emotion.
assumed that like the easiest way is through the
Well,
pain of loss or like all that shit.
I mean, think about everything that the Uchiha have been through from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they have constantly been, everyone in the Uchiha is just always angry. They're just
Cycle of
angry.
hatred.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just
and-
caught in it.
So when
It
you're
became a
growing up-
generational thing at
Yeah.
that
From the
Yeah,
beginning,
and
they
when
were
you're-
at war with the Senju.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
Exactly. And so when you grow up like that, I mean, that is the normal. That is, this is who everyone is.
Standard.
It's your
This is who I'm gonna be.
fucking baggage from your clan at that point, really.
Yeah,
like you
and-
can't even do anything
That's
about
how
it.
we operate.
And I mean, in Shippuden, all that shit got completely wiped out. So there's nowhere. I mean, there's really no other emotions to go with based on past. Now it's really just all right. What's in the future?
Yeah.
So and if love, experiences of love are the highest emotions that she's getting rather than hatred.
Mhm.
that,
Who's
yeah,
to say that
say
wouldn't
that would-
evolve into something, on par
Absolutely.
with the other versions, right?
Yeah,
Something
because
completely
I
different.
like that.
Or who's to say, like,
times through
Her
the series.
Sharingan wouldn't be like of a different quality because of it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's really interesting. I
I'm
hope that they
wondering-
explore
I'm
some
wondering
of
if
that.
it's gonna
there's
have
so
the same
much they could
abilities,
do.
though.
Also, okay, here's something to point out.
Will
I'm
it
so
have the
sorry
same abilities?
about her eyes.
Mm.
The anime.
She wears glasses.
That's like Gohan turning Super,
Super
Saiyan,
Saiyan.
and his eyesight getting fixed. Why the fuck is Sarah wearing
I thought about that.
glasses?
I thought about that a minute ago, bro, and I was just like, I'm gonna let them figure it out.
As an Uchiha, like as a father, seeing like, damn,
You really wearing glasses?
our clan's thing is visual jutsu, and like you need fucking glasses.
Dude.
Sorry, go ahead.
But okay, so in the manga, she only has like one mark, like one of those little
One of the
like,
little
comma marks.
so
the
Tomoe
Tomoe.
Yeah.
Tomoe
Tomoe
marks.
marks.
Okay. But in the anime, she's been shown to have like two.
Why is it so different from the manga? I don't understand.
What's canon?
What's canon?
Dude,
what
I
isn't
think-
canon?
Dude,
anymore?
dude,
I'm
it
sure the
keeps
anime-
coming back
Man.
to that, bro.
Well, I think the anime is actually ahead of the manga, if I'm not mistaken.
Really, I always thought it was the other way around. That's
I'm-
crazy.
Not
No, that anime slowed down a lot.
No, yeah, the anime is way ahead of or excuse me,
behind.
the manga is way ahead.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I had it so backwards.
We just have one last piece of anime news.
Well, it's more of a rumor, right?
Oh.
So, Bleach's 1,000-Year Blood Work arc
What?
is rumored to not be simulcast, which means that we won't get it episode by episode updates whenever it's dropping. We're gonna get it like in one big dose,
Mhm.
so we'll have to wait way longer
Then
you
when
know,
it actually comes out,
if that was the
I'd
case,
be so
right?
mad if that happened.
And if that's the case, it wouldn't do well because right now Disney owns another anime property. It's called Summertime Rendering,
Mhm.
and apparently, like that's what they did. They dropped the whole season at once.
Mhm.
Like it is
I
not
don't think
performing well.
I still don't think they've released it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, that's the thing too. Is like this whole format of dropping everything at once. It doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
There's no way to build hype. Dude,
Yeah,
they just dropped JoJo's.
Oh yeah.
On like the new season of JoJo's on Netflix. Have y'all heard anything about that shit?
No, literally not.
This
a word.
is JoJo's. Like that community is loud as fuck
They are.
How
I'm looking
have
at
we
you,
not
Eric.
heard
You're loud as
about
fuck.
because the hype isn't there. Way to kill the momentum if you make
That's
everybody
the
wait.
thing. You're killing that momentum like crazy. And Bleach has the most momentum I've seen out of anything right now. If they drop the ball on that and like have to make them wait, dude,
Bro,
you're screwing
dude,
yourself
I
over.
saw the other day that Totally Not Mark started watching Bleach.
Yes,
And I was
he's
like,
gonna
shut
start
the
watching
fuck
Bleach. I'm
up.
so excited. He's
It's
gonna start
good.
reading
It's
it.
gonna be-
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
It's-
I can't wait.
he is gonna have some interesting takes. I know for a fact it's gonna be his least favorite out of the three, like for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just very interested because Bleach has some great moments though, and I know he's going to like it. But overall, like I'm already expecting a mixed review.
I feel like
I'm
he's
excited
gonna
as
pick
fuck for
apart
it.
the writing style.
Yeah,
and I'm
for
okay
sure.
with that because I have some particular things I take issue with
But
too.
You know what I think he's gonna praise like crazy though? The actual manga, like the artwork and everything. I've
Oh,
seen.
absolutely.
He's gonna love that. The way, like the paneling and all that stuff, it looks phenomenal. You know, the story is not always there, but I mean, when it's there, it's fucking good, and I think he'll appreciate it at least. I'm just so excited for him to review that, and I think I'm trying to guess what he's gonna do after Bleach. I think he's gonna do Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, bro, if he does that, oh my God, I'll shit an egg. It will hatch and there will be a monkey. We will be right back. We got to take a break.
Probably not the way we were coming back. I'm gonna assume that most of what we just said got cut out. So we're just gonna go dive in right back. Okay, so like,
Why isn't
Hold on.
King Bradley talked about as one of the best swordsmen?
We really dropped the ball on that earlier on.
yeah, we did.
We used to have a whole segment about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like anime swordsmen, and we went through so many different anime. We went through Naruto, Bleach. We went through even like obviously One Piece.
SAO, like countless, like
So many
swordsmen,
things.
swords battles, like every like
Dragon Ball Z. We got Trunks in there too.
Yeah.
Like
and like but and like honestly, like why in general like isn't King Bradley talked about enough?
Do we never talk about him
I
as a swordsman?
no,
I don't think we
No,
do.
because I don't think I ever finished the show when we were doing that segment.
Man. Even that fight with Greed, bro.
Yeah.
So good. Pablo just watched that yesterday.
Really?
Yes, it was
Oh.
so good. Wait, no, the first fight or the second fight with Greed? The second. Oh, he
Yeah.
hasn't seen the second one.
Oh, okay.
No, he saw the first one when they were in the sewers, though.
I mean, that one
was
good.
amazing.
That was
really,
crazy.
really good.
Yeah, Pablo's
that
watching Full
second
Metal Alchemist
one.
for the very first time.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, he's loving it, dude.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's watching Brotherhood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you always watch Brotherhood first.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
like
dude. King Bradley is
something else.
yeah, I mean, dude, like
Remember, he stormed his palace, by himself, single handedly with just a sword, and he was fucking shit up. He like forced a tank to back up.
Dude, yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that
with
was so
the
fucking
sword.
cool.
Black Air Force energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my god. After we talked about that and I made a couple of TikToks about it, I realized we missed a lot.
A
of
lot.
people. Every comment that we got on those were things that we did not talk about. I was like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's another good one.
Again. So
We'll
if
just
you
do
enjoyed
another
that, if you enjoyed that topic, we're gonna be bringing it back later.
Yeah, we're going to do another segment.
Yeah,
with
for
that.
sure. Yeah, we'll do way more because we kind of rushed through it. I was just randomly wanting to talk about it, but no, there's definitely a good amount of moments. But Fear Bradley is amazing with those swords because
Mhm.
he has.
Dude, even from the start.
Yeah.
He like cut the little spear that Ed made. And
Yeah.
He's like,
Like,
when did he
when
draw
did he
his
draw
Yeah,
his
that
sword?
was
Yeah.
badass as fuck. That was
Yeah.
really cool.
From the start.
He always gave off like that. I'm
There's a
way
good
above
reason
you.
why I'm at the top.
Yeah, like I am the king of this country for a reason. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it's a military country. It's not
I'm
like
the
politically, like
Führer.
no, he is the Führer. He is the leader of these people for
He's
his
the
military
strongest.
capabilities. Not only is he a great fighter, swordsman, but he also knows how to command all these people too.
It's his
Yeah.
one purpose.
That
It-
was his one purpose.
one purpose,
Yes, yeah. He also just saw that too, the whole backstory.
Oh, did so?
Oh, he watched
saw
that
the-
here. Remember?
Yeah.
Did he see the reveal
Of like,
who his son is?
oh, sorry, Pablo, you're not gonna be able to. I'm gonna tell him not to listen to this episode until he's done. He's finishing probably this week, hopefully.
Yeah, we said spoiler warning.
Yeah, he knows. He wasn't even able to listen to last week's either because of the Full Metal stuff that we did at the end. No, but dude, okay, the last thing he watched here was when Ling turned into Greed. when they like put greed into him as
Yeah,
the
yeah,
homunculus
yeah.
and everything, he was losing it. He was trying to guess like which one it was like, are they gonna put lust in him? And I'm like, just keep watching. He's like, or are they gonna put he's sloth, isn't he? I'm like, just keep watching. And like 10 seconds later, he's like, it's greed. And I'm like, fucking
I
watch the
told you
show.
to shut up and watch.
Shut up.
He did it all in here. This is the worst, bro.
Literally. That's how it is every time he watches a show. He won't just watch it. He'll ask a question that will get answered in like a minute. And I'm like, can you just watch, please? Like, I have to just not say anything because if I do, you'll be like, don't spoil it. I'm like, don't ask me.
So like
That's so funny.
So annoying about that.
hearing you talk about it and then you talk about like him watching it and you rewatching it, I was like, I haven't watched it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch it. You know me,
Yeah.
the binge watching master.
Yeah, for sure.
I came to realize I think Omni-Man is modeled after King Bradley, the Fear of
The Fear of Bradley.
Yeah.
You told me that yesterday and I started thinking about it and I was like, wow, they do really look similar. That's cool.
His face.
First of all, they look stupid alike. Okay. Now look up Omni-Man.
I feel like they're kind of different.
They're a little different. Okay.
I feel like if oh man, I mean
I don't know.
guess-
They're pretty similar to my opinion. They look really similar. I don't know what y'all are talking about. throw a fucking eye patch on Omni-Man, bro. Get rid of like the gray in his hair. And have just a couple strands down. Age him up a little bit. Dude, I could see it. Shit, they even both have blue eyes, bro.
Look
at that.
Oh fuck.
No, I'm with you, Emory, bro. I see it.
Okay. Now also take this into consideration. Like his objective is to be like to go in and be like a massive force.
No, you're right. You're right.
And bring it down from the inside
Yo, what the fuck?
Right?
while holding up a front with a loving family.
Huh.
Yeah, he pulled
With
those
the sun
similarities out of
who's
nowhere.
Essentially a weapon. That's crazy.
I'll be on some shit, man.
Coincidence?
I
I
think.
think not.
I'm throwing that in there.
Oh fuck! Have you seen Invincible?
Nuts.
What?
Have you seen Invincible?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Seen like bits and pieces.
Oh
bits and
dear
pieces.
God, my man, bro, it is.
Watch Game of Thrones.
I don't know. Well, you gotta watch. You gotta get Amazon for fucking. Invincible.
I have Amazon.
Oh, it's on there, bro.
Oh yeah, you should
Yeah?
watch that.
Yeah.
If you just finish the first episode, like at the very end, that'll be enough to like
Okay.
push you to watch the rest of
Guarantee
it.
it.
Because the
Guarantee
last like 5 minutes of it is like, what the fuck? Like this wasn't what I was expecting from the entire first episode. It sets you up and then just fucking pulls the rug out from under you, bro.
And
Yeah.
you're just like, I need it now.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, okay, like you thought you knew where the story was going, and it doesn't go anywhere near that direction.
Okay.
And
You're
it's
just like, bro, like you're just sitting and going like, la 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 la. I love this new show. Bitch slap. Promise, bro. And you're like,
Yeah, no,
what
but at the end
is
of that
this?
episode, I was literally sitting there like, what's gonna happen?
and then by the end, by the last episode, you're gonna be like, oh god, that's right.
yeah, no. It made me want like a
It's
season
this.
2 immediately, and we're still waiting on that.
So good, bro.
Mhm.
So good.
Because like, did you ever like Justice League growing up as a kid? Like the
Yes.
animated show?
It was okay.
It had some cool moments, right? Like the
Yeah.
fights and stuff like that. Now imagine that, but like
What
Rated
about Teen
R.
Titans?
rated R as an adult.
I love Teen Titans.
That's better for what way?
So imagine like in this world, they just like have a bunch of different teams, right?
Mhm.
But it's like 100% adult, more adult rated. Like it is people die left and right.
Okay.
Cursing, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy because like episode 1, I would say it's PG-13 until the last 5 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes till the rest of the show is rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was so weird. Like it was just such a weird way to kind of go about it, but it hooked me. It hooked all of us, honestly, and we watched it. You watched it first, I think,
Mhm.
right? And then we would watch it over at your place.
Yeah,
when
I'd
we'd
like
come
then
over.
I had you guys come over and I was like, you guys
That-
need to watch it.
That's why we would always be so late in finishing podcast early
Mhm.
on, because we just keep wanting to
We-
watch more episodes of Invincible. We're like,
It
guys, we
was
gotta
so
record. Like, come on. Oh, I
It was
miss those
crazy,
days.
bro.
Good times. That's a good one. Yeah, you should definitely check that out.
Yeah, no, dude.
But yeah, I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, I'm kind of bouncing off of that Full Metal tangent we did last week.
And I'm like that kind of blew right past. So like, let's go right into like, would you rather?
Okay, do you have more than what we just talked about yesterday? Because I don't. It was. Just
I might. If you just get me started, and they'll come back to me.
Okay, basically, like Emory and I we're going to Micro Center yesterday because we were like getting stuff for the podcast room and like trying to, revamp it. I don't know. I think it was just traffic that was pissing us off, right? And you know what Emory does when he gets mad in traffic, and he goes and metaphorically nukes
Expose
somebody.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, it just blows everything up, right?
I like.
Oh my god! Okay. Yes, the memory came back. Okay.
Cool. Take it away.
Okay. We defy what is considered reality in physics, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so we can basically do whatever, right?
Mhm.
So, like, let's say you're driving in traffic, okay, and somebody cuts you off. All right, would you rather switch how their gas and their brake work, like just
Their gas pedal and the
switch,
brake pedal.
the swap, right? Or put the gas pedal on the complete other side of the brake?
I have one better for you.
Oh fuck! Okay.
I'd invert their steering controls.
That's what I said. I said, okay, no, that came from the whole thing. He was like, I'm like, pop them into a different dimension, blah, 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 nuke them. And I was like, dang, like, we're really different because you know what I would do? I would do something so much more simpler. I would just change their, like, drive and reverse on their fucking, on their shift gear. That's all I would do. And then just watch them, like, go fucking crazy, trying to, like, go forward, but then go backwards. That's all I would need. It's a simple chaos.
Neutral and park are different.
Neutral and park. And then I'd be like, wait, no, let me switch their gas and brake pedal. That'll fuck with them.
Yeah, well, imagine.
Sorry. It does that when you get really loud. Yeah.
I know. That's my
You know
fault.
what else would probably be really shitty?
What?
If you break essentially there's a way you could do this where essentially you can break the windshield washer sprayers to where they're like constantly spraying on the window.
It's always raining for you.
Yeah, and dude, it'll come out in like a full stream, like a water hose. It's just spraying.
Oh my God.
That's fucking
That's
great.
pretty good. That's pretty fucking good.
On the freeway.
Okay,
dude.
so, I'm damn. I'm
Yeah, have you guys not seen those people that like set up those, like they essentially take their rear windshield wipers, like, because essentially, I mean, most modern cars, especially nowadays, have like a sprayer for them to keep it nice and clean and everything, especially when it's nice and muddy or some shit outside, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll adapt that shit to where instead of spraying, they'll basically like a lot of people flip it upside down.
yeah.
So instead of spraying on their window,
It sprays off their vehicle.
Just
yeah,
like
they'll put a little tip on and like flip it a certain way, and then it'll just shoot off the vehicle. So when people start getting on their ass, they
Nice.
start spraying.
oh, that's
people.
funny.
Yeah.
That's
funny
really
as
funny.
fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
Because like what a lot of people do nowadays is like
That's
if you're
great.
tailgating them, they'll spray their windshield wipers because all that mist will come back over their car.
I might start doing that.
I guess that's just not enough for people,
That's fucking hilarious.
See, like that's what I find so enjoyable. It's just like you don't have to go all crazy. You could just do like the tiniest little thing that will annoy them to no fucking end.
Yeah,
And
like that small thing.
You know what I mean? That will ruin driving for them, and it'll make them think twice about being the shit driver that they are.
Now,
Dude,
now,
if-
now,
hold on.
hear me out. I think you're forgetting the fundamentals.
Okay,
Death, destruction, domination.
is your motto? Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Hey, well, Emory,
Yes.
if you invert their controls, they're on the freeway.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, all right, gotta turn this way.
You gotta go the other
I
way.
hope they're not turning.
That's
on the
even
freeway.
worse. If I have to. Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Well, they're
changing
merging lanes. They're
right?
just like they're
Switching
just like
lanes,
yeah, I guess.
right?
they're just like they're like all right.
Inverted controls. They're getting ready to turn the other direction.
Okay,
Boom.
gotcha.
That'd be. Ooh,
Think
I
about it.
don't
You're
know.
on the freeway. You're going like 65,
That-
70.
that-
You're just
that's
like
not gonna
imagine.
end well.
You think you're driving and you're like
Martine,
all right, here's a
even
good-
yours
here's
is
a good-
bad, dude. Like
click,
See, but then
you swap the reverse and drive.
I
They're-
know.
They're on the freeway.
Bro, all you know, like since the moment you get into a car, is like you don't look at the
Is
shit,
this
like the gear
instantaneous?
nothing.
Like we just like snap their fingers.
Yeah.
and this is
Yeah,
how
and
it
it's
works?
happening.
Yeah. Like you don't gear shift at all, bro. Like you just know kind of where the drive is and where the reverse is. Like every now and then I'll look down, but from so many, like doing it so many times, that muscle memory, you low key kind of know where to go.
Mhm.
So imagine
Yeah.
just trying to back up and you fucking ram into a house.
I
or the
think-
garage door or something. You know
think
what I mean?
I would actually prefer would be for like, so you guys probably wouldn't know this just off basic shit, but if you break a piece off your intake and there's just a hole in your intake, your motor will constantly rev because it's constantly just pulling in a mass amount of air. So no matter what you do, you can slam on the brakes, dude, and your car will start slowing down, but eventually your motor is gonna overpower your brakes and you just go flying. I've had that happen to me. I've had that happen to me driving, and like I like could not get my car to stop doing 110. Hockley. So yeah, dude, scary
careful.
situation. Yeah, scary situation.
Okay. Based off of simplicity, like let's say you go to a fast food restaurant and they fuck up your meal. What would you do?
They fuck up my meal at a fast food restaurant.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It depends
Hold
on how bad it's
wait.
fucked up.
Like that one time whenever that lady
bitch
got-
from McDonald's, fuck
when
her.
She like got in a shouting match with you and like cussed at you in Spanish.
I've never told that story, Taylor. Dude, it was back when I was living with Gary and Sarah. We went to McDonald's. It was the one right off Memorial. And we went, and I'm usually a very patient person when people fuck up. Like, it doesn't really bother me that much. Like, it's annoying, but it's
Right.
fine. Like, you're human, you're going to make mistakes.
Right.
So we go around one time, we get everybody's orders and stuff. I order my stuff. We get all the way back to the apartment. They fucked up my order. They completely didn't even include like 1 or 2 sandwiches or something that I had, right? Because we got like dollar menu stuff. And I was like, fuck, like, I paid for this, and I didn't get it. And they're like, just go back, right? And I was like, okay, fine. It's right there. I have, the receipts here or whatever.
We all went back.
We all
took
went
the food
back.
and everything.
We all went back, right? And I told the lady, I was like, hey, like, you guys forgot to give me a sandwich, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't get the receipt. They're like, I left the receipt at the apartment.
But we bought back the food.
But we brought back all the food and completely untouched. We didn't eat anything. We were just like, hey, like, can we just get it remade, right? Like, you guys fucked up this. And the guy at the first window recognized us because we had a conversation with him. We were just talking about random shit.
Yeah.
And like, he remembered us when we came back because it was within like 5 minutes. We're really close to that McDonald's. So he remembered us. And I was like, yeah, they messed up. And he's like, oh, okay, just pull forward and they'll take care of you. I was like, bet, thanks, man. We pull forward. And then I talked to like the person there, and she went and got her manager, which is some Hispanic lady, right? Some older Hispanic lady. And she was like, well, do you have your receipt? And I'm like, well, no, but like the guy behind remembers us, and he just told us to let you know that you guys would take care of it. And he's like, well, if you don't have a receipt, I can't help you. Like, no, like you need to bring the receipt. I'm not remaking that. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, just ask your guy, ask your coworker. He can vouch for me. I don't want to have to go all the way back to come back here. She was like, I'm not doing it. And I was getting really frustrated. I was like, you know what? Fine. We go back to the apartment. We get the receipt. We come back around. I see the guy again. And I'm like, hey, man, they wouldn't give me my food. So I had to come back with the receipt. And he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why they would make you do that. It's normally not a big deal. I'm like, it's
They
fine.
can
It's not
pull
your
the
fault.
Yeah, they can pull the receipt at any time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. I pull forward. Same bitch is at the fucking second window.
Had attitude.
She had the worst fucking attitude I've ever seen. And I'm like, I have my receipt.
and
she
we gave
takes
them the
it.
food.
Yeah. We
We
gave
gave
them
them the food back, and we were like, we want it remade.
Yeah, everything. Because at this point, it's been like 15 minutes.
And
Like all
also,
of our food is
fuck you.
cold.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also
So I was
fuck
like,
you.
we wanted just our food. And you're being difficult for no reason. So we asked them to remake all the food. So they were like, okay, fine, whatever. Tells me to pull forward, right? I pull forward. They take a minute. I'm still heated. Guy comes out, brings our food and everything, right? But didn't have a receipt because I had given them receipt. And I was like, hey, like, can I get a receipt? And he's like, oh, like, I don't think it came with a receipt. And I'm like, no, I'm asking you to go get a receipt. Like, you guys messed up my order already. This is my 3rd time coming to this McDonald's. You guys, keep messing up my order, and I don't want to have to come back a 4th time. So I just want to get my receipt and make sure that everything's okay. So we're checking the food while he goes to get the receipt. And lo and behold, they forgot another sandwich again, after I had just told them like that they missed it. And I was like, see what I mean? Guy comes back with the receipt. And I'm like, see, this is why I need the receipt. You guys forgot something again. This is like the 4th time. So he goes, gets the manager, right? She comes back. And I was like, you guys keep missing this sandwich. Like, why are you doing your job? Bro?
It's like the same sandwich too.
It's the same one too. It's like they didn't want me to eat that sandwich.
Yeah.
Dude,
And like, dude, this whole time, whenever I was arguing with her, I had to
this whole
switch to
time.
Spanish. Bro, I switched to Spanish and started arguing with her across the window in Spanish because she was being so difficult.
Well, she was also like talking shit to her coworker in Spanish, like,
And I could understand it. I'm
Yeah.
like right here sitting. I'm like, you're literally talking shit about me in Spanish because I don't look Hispanic. Obviously, you're just gonna assume, and that's where you fucked up because you don't do that.
She like turns and he just started going in
Dude,
Spanish.
you
I
do
was like,
not
"Get her."
you do not talk shit about other people in a different language. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do.
Hell
like I
yeah.
hate when people do that. It's so disrespectful. And like, you're a manager. Like, she was the general manager for the McDonald's. Probably, like, it looked like she was telling everyone else what to do.
Like,
and that's
it's
the
okay.
example. That's the example you're setting for your employees.
Yeah,
Get the
it's
fuck
okay
out.
for you to act like that.
No,
We
bro.
talk
Yeah,
shit.
so
Yeah, we
no,
talk
so
shit in Spanish. Oh,
in that
oh shit,
kind
they
of
speak
situation,
Spanish.
what would you do? They fuck up
Oh, I
your order.
forgot that was
Oh,
the question.
yeah. Okay, yeah. They did that. Like, what would you do?
I mean, bro. I mean, if it ends up like that, dude, I'm gonna have like everyone on McDonald's blowing up my phone. Dude, I'm about to like call the boss. You know, the funny thing is, dude, I think I know like their area director because he has a plan at our store. So, and I've talked to him.
You
I've
just
talked
make a
to him
phone
before.
call.
Dude. I've talked to him before about the parking spaces.
I have an idea.
Bro,
I have a good one, too.
I would just like wait till I
if it's
got
McDonald's,
my
I
food,
think I got it.
and then I'd make it to where they had like transaction server issues, so they couldn't process like payments.
So they have to give away free food at that point.
Yeah, or take cash.
Mm.
They're gonna be dealing with pissed off people all day. The manager's gonna be stressing with text, trying to get it all figured out. I would just make it like,
Nah, dude, you
to
know
where
what
it
I
just
want?
doesn't work.
You know what I would do? I would make it to where all of the electrical running to all of the stuff outside the menu, all of that stuff,
Just
all of the lights and everything, none of that stuff works. So all the McDonald's sign works, so that people still pull in, they can grab and everything, but the screens don't work, so that they can still stay open and everything. But they just have to explain to everyone the menu or make people look that shit up. So
those screens outside are now down.
So what's the menu again? Is well, sir, we have.
And they have to memorize the entire fucking menu.
That's a
what's
good
on
one.
what's on your $2 menu again?
At that point, they'd probably tape like a laminated menu outside.
Or take all
excuse
of the prices off of like dude, hack into their system and just fucking delete all of the price stuff for all of their things or all their system. So when they go to like punch something in, like they have to like manually enter the price or something for us. So they could like go on fucking McDonald's record and like figure out what they fucking charge for the McChicken.
I'm evil.
I would have everyone through the drive-through pay exclusively in like pennies.
Oh yeah, dude, we only accept pennies.
Or just spare change. No dollar bills, no credit cards, nothing. Just spare
everybody's
change.
Like, just like I
everybody.
have exact
To
change.
where
and they're just like,
everybody who goes to that McDonald's that day pays in pennies.
Yeah.
Nothing else, only
But
pennies.
I feel like that's more of a hindrance to the customer though.
No,
everyone's willing to do it. No.
Because he would be overriding reality, right?
Mhm.
In this
We are
scenario,
all powerful.
you can
We're-
do
you can do
whatever you
whatever
want.
you
Where are they
want.
gonna
Right?
keep all those pennies?
So you
They
can
just start stacking
make
them in the
every
back room.
person. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's their problem.
It really is. That's what they get for fucking up my sandwich.
yeah, think about it.
Damn, dude.
Dude, imagine how pissed would you be? How stressed would you be as that manager? It's like people just keep coming in with pennies, and they're like paying nothing but fucking pennies, and we have to count all of them.
I would also make it to where their like flurry machine could never turn off. It's just constantly coming out with
it's-
infinite
it's-
amounts
it never-
of fucking
Like
ice cream.
it's out of ice cream,
Like-
bro, but
No.
it's still going.
Dude, it never breaks
It
ever
never
again. It's just
Yeah, for
now
real. They
it's
can never
always
say
on.
like, "Oh, our ice cream machine's broken." Like, no, it just will never break now. It will
they unplug
constantly
it.
be on. Yeah,
Still
it
going.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It will always go.
I mean,
Man, you guys
I'd
are
just
so
wait for
petty.
them to throw that out, and then I'd take that and take it home.
Just put a bucket there. Just give out free buckets of fucking McFlurries.
No, we would
That'd
just
be-
start a whole business around it. Just
Yeah,
The
dude.
chicken thing. Start a. I don't remember
The chicken and the ice cream.
Oh, have
Hold
we
on,
ever?
hold on.
Wait. Oh, go ahead. You're gonna
Okay,
forget.
because like I realize like you guys are really petty and I'm an asshole.
You're just now realizing that we're very petty.
Yeah, I would just whatever they had in the fryer, I would just shambles it with some ice.
Mm.
boom! Oh fuck!
Or like an instant snap of your fingers, and everything in the store is coated with oil, like including
Oh
the
my
floor,
God.
tables. Like
Oh, at that point,
yeah.
you're nuking that entire McDonald's.
Dude, no, I mean everything. Dude. The
Everything.
ceiling,
Oh,
the
just everything is
walls,
like-
all the
Oh.
screens, all of
Oh,
them.
ew, just make it all greasy all the time.
Yeah, including
Make
the
everything they
employees.
touch greasy. Or-
That would be so fucking terrible.
Okay,
Oh god.
Okay. Tell him.
Okay. It was, would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you have to get into your car? Just a normal chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather fight a lion once a year?
Dude, I would fight the fuck out that chicken every
You're
single
gonna say
day.
lion?
every single time.
Every single time.
Oh, every single time, dude.
You get in your
Single
car.
time you get in your car.
Dude, fuck it. I would like the chicken's in my car, right?
Yes.
I'm about to fuck that motherfucker up.
That's the thing,
I'm about to-
dude.
dude, the one
even
thing-
if you
one
kill
thing I
it,
get-
even
What are you
if
gonna do with the
kill
body?
it,
Yeah,
it's gonna spawn.
I'm gonna
There's
fucking
gonna be a
cook
new
that
one.
motherfucker. What?
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that's
It's free
literally
food. It's free food.
unprovoked.
Okay.
I don't have to pay
Let's say
for
this. Let's
anything.
say
It's a
this.
That's what
full
he said,
fucking,
free food.
like
Dude,
full grown chicken,
Yes.
right?
This
Like,
man gets me.
Yeah, I know.
Now think like, okay, you like, let's say you went through your day, right? And you get home, it's late, long ass day, right? You shit, and you close your door, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that. And you go to click your car, open your door, just fucking starts spinning like it's ready to go, bro.
If it's been that time of the day, I'm ready to fucking fuck that chicken up.
It's just
I'm
like
about-
you're already in a bad
Oh,
mood.
no,
It's like
that
oh,
chicken's
not
bad.
today.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna grab it.
Yeah,
Yo,
dude.
like I needed this.
yeah. Dude, I'm gonna go home. And
Just
I'm
walks
I'm
inside,
Just,
be like, hey honey, I got enough chicken for Aaron.
yeah, dude. Like
Sorry,
I'm.
bleep his name. I don't know if you want that public.
That's fine.
Man, I mean,
But, oh, sorry. Okay, so we said the same thing, chicken,
yeah,
bro.
even just thinking about that, like hell yeah, dude, I'm ready to fuck that. Chicken.
We set up the entire
We-
fucking
we-
like,
yeah,
pack-
for
like,
real.
plant and everything. Like we have a whole system going.
Oh yeah.
Like think about it, bro. You could just start an entire business and just
No, absolutely.
have somebody opens the door, somebody kills it. Open, close,
Oh.
open, close. Dog,
And
dog.
see, we'll add the ice cream machine to that like constantly moving conveyor
that's the
belt
other-
of
that's the
business.
Bro, we could have a
And
whole
that's the
like
thing,
chicken
though.
ice cream fucking
Dude,
fast food business.
Cursed objects.
Dude,
No,
and it would be so
cursed.
much quicker than like the way the regular system works. You don't have to wait for it to hatch. Dude. You
Exactly.
just, like,
Oh,
always have
yeah.
chickens. Just once you have that stockpile of like
Mhm.
chickens, it's like you're done for, dude. You can constantly make more, but now you've got millions already. We just have to find somewhere to keep this car and these
We're
chickens.
gonna have to hire like.
Does the car have to
Exactly.
work?
We're gonna have to hire like.
Does the car have to work?
No.
No,
No.
I mean, so like, that's a good question actually.
Does the car
So,
have
like,
to work?
what if-
Yes, I'm gonna go with yeah. It has to be when you're going into your car to drive somewhere.
so the car does.
I'm
have
putting that stipulation there. Yeah.
So you would
Okay,
always-
okay, so
you
I got
would
it, I got
always
it.
Constantly have to put off a task and act like you're going to go do that task
Yes.
constantly every time you open your door.
Okay, we
You
just
have to
build-
drive the car at least a little bit.
We drive. Okay, then we just build an arena around it. You just get in it.
Yeah, that's what. Just
And just open, close, open, close, open,
And
close.
you get out.
open,
You,
close.
you get out. Opens it. Gets in.
We'd set up that assembly line perfectly, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got that. Just fucking.
Man, that really puts a cap though that you have to drive it. That makes the process much slower.
Yeah,
still
it really-
fast.
Also,
really
gas
does.
prices.
Yeah.
No,
I mean-
it really does put a cat. Like if it's infinite. See, okay, no. So if you have to drive it, then it wouldn't matter if he walked out late at night and just went to open his door to
Oh.
grab something out of his car.
Yeah.
You're right.
Damn. So I have to get in,
so
start
that's-
moving,
no,
and
so
then
that
fight this
stipulation
chicken.
wouldn't.
You have to fight the
wouldn't
chicken
matter.
inside the car as you're driving.
No, that
Dude,
stipulation wouldn't matter.
I'd fucking ram that bitch onto my shift knob and start shifting with it.
Yeah, I'd still take the chicken.
Did you guys know that we're an anime podcast?
Yeah, dude. Okay.
No. See, I was trying to think of another would you rather, but like
But we just get
like-
so
like
fucking caught up
anime
with these
based.
things. Yeah, an anime based would you rather? There's a lot of potential there.
Would you rather get slapped by Chi Chi or bitched out by Bulma?
Bulma.
Bulma.
Okay.
She's day
Definitely
one.
Bulma.
She's day one. She was way before Chi-Chi. I guess.
I heard bitched at. I said bitched at though. You're gonna have to just sit there and listen to her yell at you.
I'm gonna just
Yeah, that's
enjoy
cool.
watching her
Yeah.
face.
Okay.
I think
Fair
that's
enough.
cool.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. Chi Chi
Yeah.
ain't like
Yeah, she'd probably. She's parent. She's really
semi
strong.
superhuman. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like really strong. Probably not only break my face, but destroy the experience.
Anime would you rather?
Anime,
Would you rather? All right.
I saw the first one. It was would you rather have the Death Note or a Gios? Or Lelouch's Gios.
Lelouch's
Lelouch's
Gios or the Death Note?
Mhm.
Yes.
See, but the Death Note, there's certain stipulations. Like I could control what people do before I kill them. So it's
Well,
it's
Lucy, you
kind
could-
it's kind of the same as the Geass. Like you only get one command.
I feel like, yeah, but they both have like those similar things where like the
but
Death
with
Note
the
can you
Death
can
Note, they
write a
have
bunch
to
of stuff.
die.
Yeah,
I would do the Geass.
but you could always be like they could die
No, 'cause
of natural
I could-
causes down the line or something like that. Wouldn't that count
No,
if you don't want to kill someone?
no, I don't think so.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure they established like he has to cause a death.
Mhm.
Like their death has to be caused.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's also got a time limit within a certain amount of days that it has to
Oh,
happen.
so it can't be
Yeah,
like too far.
Yeah, because he like it really experimented with like
Mm.
Yeah.
the possibilities of what he could do.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
I
I'm not
take
trying to be a
Geass.
murderer.
I think a Geass.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd take the Geass because then I could
Ooh.
manipulate somebody for the rest of their life with one command, like follow me, or obey my wishes, even if you
Wait, what
disagree.
was that third one?
Would you rather watch Naruto or Bleach?
Bleach. What? What? What?
Would you rather watch all of the filler of Naruto or all the filler of Bleach?
Damn. All of.
But the Tsukiyomi fillers are in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are
the
pretty
Naruto.
good.
I think the Naruto.
I think Naruto has a little bit better
Bleach
filler than Bleach.
has
Yeah.
a bunch of
Would you
bunch of
rather
filler.
spend a day with Luffy or Zoro?
Luffy.
Zoro, personally.
Yeah, Zoro.
Yeah, y'all just be getting fucked up,
Yeah.
lost.
Bro, we'd have a fucking banquet with Luffy. We'd have so much fun.
Dude, we
go
just, we
fishing.
wouldn't just do
Oh,
that. We
God.
do all kinds of shit, bro.
Look at that number 7. Would you rather be a voice actor in your favorite anime or be able to draw together with your favorite manga artist?
I would rather be the
Ooh.
voice actor for
Yeah,
my favorite
rather be the
anime.
voice
I think
actor,
I'd
yeah.
rather draw with the favorite manga artist, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Dang,
good one. I
fucking
get that.
cool.
I mean, that would be really badass if like y'all are publishing that shit together.
I mean, like being able to get on their same wavelength, see the way that they're interpreting this.
Oh, what the hell is this? Would you rather revive Ed and Alphonse's mother or restore Alphonse's body? That's fucked up.
Oh man.
Revive their mother, bro. Alphonse's body.
Like from the start,
for
from
some-
the
like,
start. Like
I
no, no,
mean-
no, I'm saying like if like where they are at the start of the series, his body's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then revive the mom?
Ed's got his auto mail and everything. They
Mhm.
set out. Say they get that philosopher's stone from Father Cornello,
Yeah,
and they use it to revive his mom.
right.
How do you think that would affect the story if they just bought their mom back
From the very beginning.
Oh, dramatically.
Do you think they'd still? I feel like they would still go out on a journey to try to find their original bodies back, right? Or are you saying like they get their bodies back and the mom comes back, or what do you mean exactly?
No, I'm saying if they just bought their mom back,
but
early on in the
Alphonse still
series.
didn't have his body, and Ed still didn't have his arm and leg.
Yeah, how do you think that would affect the series?
Oh, I think that like they really still would go out and try to find like a way to get their bodies back,
Mhm.
essentially.
Yeah.
But maybe just having like another moral compass like their mother might make them like play it a little safer for some reason because
Mm.
like they wouldn't want to risk anything happening to their mom or anything happening to them and leaving
Mm.
the mom alone. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like they finally got their family back, and I don't think they
They
would try to
transmuted a
risk it.
soul.
Do you really think that
You're
they
fired.
would have the support that they do now, though, if they turned around after doing the taboo and paying the consequences? Turned
Mm.
around and again went
and did it
and
again.
did it again and
No, they
actually
would
bought her
not.
back.
No, I don't think they would actually.
Hold on. there's a
I'd
question
rather
out there.
revive their mother than I would want to see how that played out.
That would be a more interesting story.
Would you rather fight General Armstrong or Roy Mustang?
Oh God,
Armstrong.
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 God,
I'm not
yes.
trying to get burned to a crisp.
Mommy.
All you gotta do is throw water on him. Done.
No, General Armstrong is the brother.
No, I'm talking
General?
about
Oh, General. No. You're right. Major Armstrong is the brother.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mustang. Like
But
all you gotta do is
Roy.
throw water on him.
Yeah. No, you're right. But he
Done.
he heard me say mommy.
no. I know you said general.
Let's see.
Oh,
My Hero Academia. Would you rather possess one for all or all for one?
All for one.
Yeah, all for one.
That's where you get to steal other people's
Yup.
abilities. So you can just have everything.
Yeah.
But it took a toll on his body, though. There's only a certain amount he could do until he got fucked up.
Yeah, but that's the
Look,
same
bro,
thing for
but
one
that's
for
the
all
thing.
too.
We know that.
Different, though, because one for all has a stockpiling quirk embedded into it. So it's naturally made to have multiple quirks and not be as rough on the body as all for one. All for one just kept taking and taking and taking. And yeah, no, he's a
So
fucking threat.
all you have to do is use
But-
a stockpiling quirk then.
Well, with the complexity of one for all now, I mean, it's getting so like it's to the point to where it's so damaging that not just anyone can just hop into and take this quirk at this point.
That's true.
So I mean that's why they're saying Deku's probably going to be the last person to ever use one for all. I mean he's going to be.
I thought of something. Would you rather be a part of the My Hero Academia fandom or the Boruto fandom?
My hero.
Yeah, my hero.
Dang. That was a quicker
Did
answer
you
than I
owe
was
me a Coke?
expecting.
Really?
A little bit, yeah. I thought you'd give it at least half a second longer to think.
No.
Okay, so you ship Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, all of them over supporting Boruto?
Yeah.
Wow. We really do hate Boruto. So
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, let's just scroll past all this My Hero stuff.
Yeah.
Ki or chakra? I'd probably say chakra. It seems
Yeah,
more
chocolate
complex.
low key.
Would I rather be Jiraiya or Tsunade?
Tsunade.
I'd want to be Jiraiya.
Yeah, for real.
Like
He
hardcore.
gets the
I would-
bitches.
I would want.
He just roams like, yeah, all right. He has some baggage, but like at the same time, he lives it up. So
Yeah.
Would
I
you
see
rather
he's
fight
a published
Orochimaru
writer.
or Uchiha Madara? Okay, well, Orochimaru will like try to take my body, so that's weird.
Madara.
Madara, that would just be a
Ooh,
glorious
here's
fight,
a
so I'll
good
take
question. Would you rather have the power of the Sharingan or the power of the Nine Tails? Now, hear me. Only the power of the Sharingan.
The regular Sharingan, not the Mangekyo.
No, I didn't say. I said Sharingan. I'm excluding Rinnegan though.
So-
All right.
But Mangekyo is
But-
fair play.
Yeah, that's fair play. Sharingan or the Nine Tails in its ability.
I'd want. The
Which one would you
Sharingan.
prefer?
Sharingan.
The Sharingan can tame the Nine Tails.
But
because
if you,
Madara
but
was
if
able
you
to control
have
him.
the ability to use the Nine Tails and its chakra at will, that's essentially like access to the KCM modes, his chakra cloaks. So
Oh, it depends.
See, but then-
it
but then
depends
you
on
also-
Okay,
different
but are
things.
you able to get EMS though? Are you like? Do you have the ability to, or is this out of the question?
EMS
too?
comes with the third mark.
No, EMS is
No,
when you
internal
take someone
Mangekyo
else's
Sharingan.
or Mangekyo Sharingan. Remember, like Sasuke took Itachi's and then he got E EMS.
See, but if I
Okay,
really have
okay,
to, there's
okay.
always Izanagi
Okay.
and Izanagi though.
yes,
I mean,
yes,
worst case scenarios.
but you have to steal Pablo's eyes.
Sorry, Pablo.
Damn, So
Wait,
you-
both of them? Why both?
Well, you need.
Can't I just
both.
have it? No, Kakashi only had one.
Okay.
You only
Hold on,
want one
hold on.
eye that's forever powerful.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Now, Martine,
Sasuke only has one Renegon and
Hold
he
on.
does a lot with it.
hold on.
He's still
Look at me.
beast,
Look
though.
at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look me in the
I'm
eyes.
looking.
Can you look me in the eyes and tell me you're going to be able to kill me
With
to unlock your Mangekyo Sharingan?
Mm,
Like, I'm not saying like don't think about like the battle itself.
just doing it.
The
for
mental
sake.
toll, the sheer fact that you have to kill me.
Why specifically you?
I'm your best friend, and I'm not your brother. I mean, can you think of somebody else?
Do you think that
To kill
you
with Michael or
yourself bring somebody or bring yourself to kill somebody close to you?
I'm taking the Nine Tails.
See, I would take the.
There's
Nine
too
Tails.
many.
I would
Yeah,
take
it's
the
easier to
Nine
get
Tails too.
more power through the Nine Tails. You have to work harder to get EMS, Mangekyo, all that.
Like honestly,
It's more
with the
work.
Nine Tails, you get a base stat buff off the bat. with the Sharingan, it's kind of like
You have to work through it to make it like
well, the
contend.
moment you unlock it, it's draining your chakra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's already like it's a hindrance.
and
It's like whenever you go Super Saiyan in the Budokai Tenkaichi games.
Oh yeah,
your
yeah,
ki would
draining.
constantly
Yeah.
drain. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, and I mean, and the ultimate outcome is still loss of eyesight.
Yeah, you're still gonna lose your eyesight until
So-
you decide to like unlock the Mangekyo and then take someone else's eyes. You
Well,
know what I mean?
also with the cloak mode, you gain sensory abilities.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, wait, didn't that come from him knowing like
Well, he had
Sage?
Sage mode, but it was
amplified by that?
it was amplified by that because it helped him sense nature chakra, so he could like fully sense everything going on.
There's
Like
just
the
way more
moment
benefits than
he
to,
went
like-
into that form the first time, he became aware of everything that was going on outside of where him and B were contained.
Yeah, because he didn't have
They
to
didn't
keep
know
the-
about he didn't know about the war.
Okay.
He could essentially just amass
hold
nature
on.
chakra without having to like stay in Sage by Sage Mountain and everything, and you buy the toad oil.
Okay, can I just ask a couple questions real quick before we move
Ooh.
on by that one real quick? Hold on. I haven't given my I have not given my answer. Okay, god damn it.
right,
Go
right.
down.
No,
Okay.
let Emory finish and then we'll move down.
Okay, first one. Can I have Kamoy with the Mangekyo Sharingan?
What would your other one be?
Amaterasu.
So Kamui and Amaterasu.
Uh-huh.
How would your Kamui work? You'd only be able to open the door. You wouldn't be able to access the dimension.
Yeah.
Like
Or one or the other?
yeah.
And just
It's
access.
essentially like
Just how
suck
Toby
or spit out.
suck.
Wait, hold on. How did it work? Because he
With
like
Kamui?
yeah the Kamui because he essentially displaced where he was with
It's
one
like
of
a-
them,
it's
and
like
then
a
the
black
other
hole.
one.
It would essentially wherever he decided, wherever his eyesight was pointed at, and he decided like, oh, Kamui, it would develop right on that spot that he was looking at, and then it would essentially suck them into that hole like a black hole.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why could you still see his body though if he's like putting part of his body in that other dimension? Like you know how like the first couple times you see him and he kind of you phase through
Right
him
through him.
essentially. Like
He's doing it simultaneously at the same time. It's going in and
He's
out.
phasing.
like as soon as like your hand passes through it, he's bringing it back
Mhm.
already.
Yeah,
because whatever
'cause-
the object is touching is gone. That is so like controlled. That's insane.
It's like Mirio.
Yeah, that's
his
exactly like
permeation.
Miro. His permeation and how he has to like hold his breath when he goes underground, bro, because not like he can't breathe. His
He's
lungs-
got to calculate everything in the trajectory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have two more questions. Can I have the Totsuka blade and the Yatamir?
Why both?
Because those are some of the most powerful spirit weapons out there. You have the Yatamir that can seal anything that gets penetrated by its blade, and then the Yatamir that deflects all ninjutsu. It's broken as fuck.
I mean, it's a possibility, but you're not guaranteed that.
Yeah, I guess you gotta go find it.
and you still have to
Mhm.
kill
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Same thing with your abilities.
Okay.
Same thing with your abilities. It's a gamble.
Okay.
There's no guarantee.
Okay.
That's how Sharingan works.
Okay.
So you're going with the Sharingan?
Sorry, Martine, and I'm about to go to New Mexico.
Damn. Are me and you the only... What'd you
Wait,
go
what
with?
did you pick, Taylor?
I picked the Sharingan.
Damn,
Really?
50-50.
Dang. Well, that means it's a good question, honestly.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. You were
Okay,
excited
the
for
Pokemon,
this.
the Pokemon. All right. So would you rather be a Pokemon trainer or Pokemon breeder? That one gets me, bro. I'd probably be a breeder because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I always in the games I would breed the perfect Pokemon, and I would breed for shiny perfect Pokemon, right? And then I'd turn around and trade all these like literally stat based perfect moveset and everything. Like all you have to do is level up and evolve it, and it's ready for an EV train it, but it's ready for competitive battle,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'll just wonder trade them to people. So 100% I'd be a breeder
Breeder.
because I would just sell them.
Yeah, you can make a
money
living,
selling,
dude.
like,
you can make a fucking living out of being a
Top shelf
Pokemon breeder.
Pokemon, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then
would-
every shiny that pops up, I would just keep for myself.
Personally, I would probably be trainer just because out of the sheer fact that like I want to see.
Dude, see, that's the thing too.
I
is,
just want to
like,
see like
the pinnacle of what's
It's
possible.
also the
and like I want to see crazy Pokemon.
Well, it's also the connection you make with your Pokemon too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
That one is way more adventurous. Like you get the full experience of being a
the
Pokemon
whole-
trainer,
It's more
exploring
of the
the
journey,
world.
you know.
Yeah, like being a breeder, you're gonna get access to the Pokemon
but
that people
that's the thing.
bring you.
That's the thing. I breed what I decide to breed,
Yeah,
right?
We'll see, but
Being a breeder doesn't necessarily mean I'm not a trainer. I could be
can't be
out there
both.
doing shit.
you can't be both.
Brock was a breeder,
That's different. That's not the question.
but he went on an
No, you're
adventure.
trying to have the best of both
He
worlds. You can't
babysitted.
have it, Gary. You gotta pick one.
I'd be a
Hold
trainer
on.
then.
He went on that adventure because he was a pervert.
Mm.
He wanted to be around Ash.
Oh my god, no. It was about Misty, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
there you go. Sorry.
Would you rather be a gym leader or part of Team Rocket?
Gym
Um,
leader.
Gym
gym
leader.
leader.
Okay, would you rather play Pokemon Gold and Silver or Pokemon Red and Green? Personally, I'm going with Gold and Silver because I can play through the Kanto region, which is Red and Green, in the post game of Gold and Silver. And then you can battle Red at the end.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'd go with Gold
Yeah.
and Silver.
That makes sense. I only played red and a little bit of green, so
Ignore that done one. That's so boring.
I'm gonna find another.
I'm gonna have to fix that, homie.
Well, hold on. We still have a whole bunch of one. Like I have.
We really should go into the other stuff. Do you guys want to talk
Yeah.
about?
On to
That
the
is
One Piece
funny.
talk. So I like you know me. I recently saw the Zoro Kaido thing again, and like rewatching it, like I saw how they displayed Conqueror's hockey with him, and how it's similar to how they displayed the Conqueror's hockey with Luffy.
Oh, even Kaido, like his Baguna
Yeah,
was glowing.
and like I now realize that like that's how they're representing like
The Conqueror,
the, Conqueror's-
advanced
the advanced
infused.
Conqueror hockey use is gold and shining.
Dude, the fact that Zoro is just doing that and Luffy's like, bruh, I figured that shit out.
What's really cool is like Zoro didn't realize, like he doesn't really realize that he's using advanced Conqueror's hockey like the way he is.
Mhm.
He's just giving it his all.
Yeah.
Essentially, right? He's
Yeah.
just giving it his all. And like even Kaido said, like you have it too. Like why do all y'all have Conqueror's hockey? And Zoro's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just
I
trying
just
to
put
do-
everything.
I'm just
in.
putting in
Trying
work,
to
bro.
put you
Yeah.
down, bro.
Right. And I think that's really fucking cool. And I was talking to Emory about this, right? So the way in the anime that is like the way they're showing the advanced conquerors is probably that gold coating that we see,
Mhm.
right? And in the manga, obviously we don't really get the auras the same way, but the way they depicted it was more of like that black and red lightning, right? That would come out. And do you remember the flashback, the Odin and Roger clash that we got?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Not Odin, Roger,
Whitebeard.
and, Roger and
We're
Whitebeard
touching
clash.
each other.
That's the first time we saw it in the anime where it was like
Huh.
advanced conquers hockey clashing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the 1st
Mhm.
time. I don't
Dude,
remember
they
if
didn't
Shanks
touch each
and-
other, and it was like blowing back already.
Yeah, so that's what it was. It
Wow.
was the no contact thing, right? Because they were both doing.
Huh.
And didn't you ever think that it looked kind of weird when Roger coated his sword in hockey? Like it didn't make the typical hockey sound. It was like a different shade of
Yeah.
that coating, and we had that red and black
Yeah.
lightning. It
Yeah.
looked a little different. That's what it was. It was him coating it in advanced conquerors, bro. And same with Whitebeard too, because of course they're gonna have it. It's Roger and Whitebeard.
See, I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just an aesthetic choice, but I kind of feel like they like hinted at it a little bit, showing the difference in color with everybody else Luffy's gone up against. Like he's
Oh, like
always
with
kind of had
Katakuri,
like
for
that
example?
reddish color, you know.
Yeah.
Even Doflamingo, his was like a
purple.
purplish.
Yeah, I always thought that too, and I
Like
talked to
even
Eric about
even with
it.
his like armament,
Mhm.
right? It's later on when you start seeing the red.
Yeah.
But like early on, you see Luffy use it. It's got like white highlights and everything.
Yeah.
I always wondered like what the decision was, like what the meaning behind like the different colors was, right? I didn't know if it was just to distinguish like who was using what or whatever, but I always thought, for example, Katakuri, how his was like a blue shading versus Luffy's like normal black, and then when he goes Gear 4th, like the red tinge.
Yeah.
I always thought that the blue just kind of meant he had stronger hockey than Luffy. Like that's just how the anime decided to depict it, right? Because why not? You have the option to do color in an anime. Why not explore on that, right? You're pretty limited on what you can do in the manga, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they decided to do. right? And it's hard to draw auras kind of like in a manga. And Oda's not really like used to doing that. But if it's a easier visual to show like when they're using it and when they're not, then I'm all for it if they're going to do it in the anime, right?
As simple as just coding it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And I do hope that they kind of tone it down a little bit because it is a little distracting sometimes for me. But I'm cool with the yellow coating. I'm totally okay with it.
Same.
Yeah, as long as every single blow isn't like a flash of light and sparkles.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to see some heavy, like just
Like fast
just a
paced
punch.
action. Yeah.
Just yeah. Like I want to see some smackdowns.
Just some
happening.
punches with weight behind it.
Yeah, and I
rather
think
than,
that-
like the extra effects with each hit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think the flowers, for example, that they use to show like the coating and everything, how it like blossoms or
Great
whatever,
for the
like
first time.
great for the first couple times to really like tell your audience like, hey, this is more than what he's been doing before. We don't need that every single time. I think we get it now. Like, there's no point in Luffy not using that if he can for the rest of the fight. Right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. So why do that every single time they're gonna fight? Just assume that like they're gonna be using it, right? It's just like how you realize like hockey was a thing once it was introduced. You're kind of assuming at Marineford they were probably using hockey. We could not see it, right? They don't need to show it then. But now that you have all the information, it makes sense that like, yeah, no, if they're fighting admirals and warlords and all these people, right? They're probably using hockey. They definitely were using hockey, especially when like they hit Marco or like Kuzan or whoever, right?
All the admirals literally you need hockey to hit.
Exactly. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
a good
'cause,
episode though.
Well, yeah, because I mean, the admirals, you have to be able to use advanced conquerors hockey.
Yeah,
don't you?
Yeah,
it's
These
like
are all
regular
Logias.
armor
These are all
man.
Logias.
Yeah, I don't doubt that all of them could probably use it. I don't doubt that Garp could use advanced conquerors. Like, I'm sure he can if he contested with Roger.
Bro.
True.
Yeah. I hope we get some kind of background. I want to see the God Valley incident.
Oh my God.
The entire thing. I want to know.
Hear me out. What if that's what when Sengoku attacked on the platform when Luffy was there?
Mhm.
Remember how it was like giving off a big old golden beam off? Sengoku's the only confirmed Marine
Oh,
to
Sengoku.
have.
I thought you said Sentomaru for a second.
No.
I was like, definitely. not
Sengoku is the only confirmed Marine
to use.
to have Supreme Key Hockey.
You don't think Garp has it?
It's not been confirmed,
Yeah, no, none of it's been confirmed. We still don't know.
but Sengoku has been.
He has been confirmed?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was confirmed.
Yeah, but yeah, like think about it. That like when he did that attack with that golden, like I mean, granted, I know I'm probably reaching, but hey,
Maybe. I like anybody above Kizaru probably has Supreme King hockey. Yeah.
but like he does it in that attack, like against Luffy, whenever like he gets like super close to like freeing Ace,
Yeah.
and
and
he's
he
like,
does
"Do you
use
think I'm just
that.
gonna let you
Do it?
like do this and get away with it?" And he turns and he straight up.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a moment where they used it. I could see it. I want to know more about the Marines. I want to see what they can do. That's why I'm excited to get out of water.
I want to know more about Sword.
Oh,
Sword-
right, the
Oh
Sword
yeah,
organization.
the Sword
Yeah.
organization. Yeah.
What did you guys think about the episode finally coming back after like a 3-week break?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh my god,
It was everything I
amazing.
needed.
Yeah, I fucking needed that.
It was
Mhm.
really good. I'm surprised. Like they did the whole Big Mom stuff really, really well.
They did. It was
Yo,
it
it
was
was
so great
so-
watching her with Tama
Yeah.
I never thought I would fucking like
vibe with Big Mom.
vibe with
like
mom,
that.
Big Mom, and like
everything she
empathize with
said
her.
and the way she was. I was just like, I agree.
Yeah.
It's like yes,
The fact that you're actually agreeing with Big Mom, like nobody likes Big Mom,
Oh, dude.
honestly.
Poor Pepe.
poor
May
poor
he rest in
Pepe.
peace. Oh my
Like-
god. Oh my god. I never
Ulti is
never thought
fucked.
that we were going to get Ulti versus Big Mom. Back when we did the Onigashima playoff,
Playoffs. Never
bro,
thought that was gonna
never
be a.
would've predicted Ulti versus Big Mom.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, right? It's-
But I'm excited for it because God, she looks pissed and it is hot.
What's really God damn it, Gary. What's really cool is like I don't like Big Mom at all. I'm not a fan of her character. The voice actress does amazing though. Like
Mhm.
makes you really hate her, but
Mom.
really good.
Yeah.
This is the first instance where I was like, dang, Big Mom is a well written character.
Mhm.
Because she's not just blindingly like fighting people and like being a villain. She has morals. She has like a standard, and a belief system, right? Like if you're nice to me, right, and especially with like children,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you don't fuck with that. Like it's her being a big motherly
Yeah,
figure,
it's still,
right?
like she is still that big mom.
Yes, but
So-
it's like a part of her character. It's not just like a play on the fact that she's huge, right, and has a bunch of kids. Like no, she is a motherly figure, and they revealed that like she goes into her mama mode or whatever whenever she's in contact with kids like 10 or
10 and
under.
under,
10
yeah.
and under. That was a great touch.
Yeah, and like that got me thinking. I was like, dang, I feel like honestly, Big Mom might be more fleshed out as a villain or antagonist than Kaido. Like
A little bit, yeah.
because like you've gotten a really solid flashback for Big Mom. You've gotten this moment that shows like she's willing to fight people other than the Straw Hats or anybody
We've
else.
gotten her hunger pains.
And then the hunger
Just
Pains.
because
So I
Yes,
just
sorry.
thought of something, I guess.
Mhm.
It's just a relative question. So do you guys think that as far as the mama mode section, because if you go back, if you guys remember at the beginning of Whole Cake when we got her like
her hunger pangs.
not her hunger pains,
Her
but-
backstory?
yeah, her backstory.
Mhm.
Man, and who was it when she was like a young orphan? They take her
Mama,
to the-
Mama
Sister
Caramel.
Caramel.
Or,
Yeah.
No, was Sister Caramel?
yeah,
Mother
yeah.
I thought it was
sister-
Mother Caramel.
Mother Caramel.
Is it
Caramel,
Mother?
yeah. Yes.
It's
Mhm.
Mother Caramel.
It's Mother Caramel. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Or like adopted mother.
yeah,
Uh huh.
Oh.
Who's
So-
gonna sell all the kids at the orphanage?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and she had that devil fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And she ate her.
So do you think that this could be due to essentially her residual soul kind of bleeding out into her because she has that devil fruit?
Oh my
That
god.
would be
That's
really
not
cool.
I don't
That'd be
think
a
that's
cool
like
concept if like
Well,
like
think about
Alright.
parts
think
of
about
the
this though. Think about this though. I mean, with Luffy and his most recent thing.
what thing?
Uh,
Advanced Conquerors or
No,
nothing else because we don't talk about nothing else.
Oh man.
I'm gonna smack
let me
you
make
if you
it
spoil
different.
I was
something.
gonna say.
Yeah, let me
Like,
make
be
a different
careful.
comparison.
Yeah, I was like, or compare it to a different anime if you need to, but be careful because
No,
you will
so-
not leave this room alive if you spoil it.
So do y'all think Law shambled the flames to get them out of there?
That was fucking crazy,
Like,
like-
sparkly. Like what was that? What did he shambles?
Because then it like just faded away.
Yeah,
Like,
do you
he
think
ch-
it was
he
fire,
changed.
or did you think that was just like a
I think it was like
flare?
maybe the embers of the fire or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So he
like-
swapped their positioning
is-
with flames.
Like there's no like I guess there's no equivalent like weight exchange that needs to be done with shambles. I just thought it was nuts because like
Equivalent weight change. This isn't alchemy, bro.
He
There's
is
no
fucking
equivalent
dick, but, like,
exchange.
Okay, we've seen him like switch places with water,
Yes. With
also-
raindrops, yeah.
with raindrops,
Yeah.
I've
right?
also seen him swap bullets out for snow.
Mm-hmm.
Also true.
Yes.
So like he swapped him and Zoro out for fucking ember flames. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That technique is so versatile.
It really is. Like, what is the limit of what he can replace himself with? Like, because clearly mass, weight, all that stuff does not affect it. There is no, like, I mean, I know it was a joke, but there is no equivalent exchange to that. You can
Mhm.
literally switch with whatever you want.
Mhm.
So how subatomic could you get with that? Like, just start thinking
you just-
that big
Can
or
you
that
just
small.
change with the can he just shambles with the fucking particles in the air?
Exactly. Yeah, with the particles in the air, just like the fucking molecules in the air next to you with the, me.
Mm-hmm.
Could not just do that? Why not?
And just go from bop, bop, bop.
I mean,
like
Because
not-
that would be more like, and I'm pretty
instant
sure.
transmission.
That basically is what
if
he
not, he
does.
could always just shambles to your clothing. I mean,
Oh god. Oh yeah. Yeah, he could. He could literally just
Swap
swap
with
with your fucking clothes.
And it would make more sense for him to be able to swap with smaller, like, things like that than really big stuff. Because we've seen that, like,
yeah, and then he just
moving big
immediate-
things takes a lot of stamina out of him. You know
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
I mean?
and then he can just immediately room
yeah.
right when he's on top of him.
Yeah, if he, like, broke it down and did it with smaller stuff, maybe that would, like, maybe that's how it's going to help him not use his stamina that much or something. You know what I mean? Or not drain
his
it.
room has to be open for him to use shambles.
Correct, yeah.
So
And it's also the size of the room he does, too.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the
True.
bigger it is, the bigger the strain. Like when he opened that one up in Dressrosa, he was like, "This is gonna shorten my life a bit, but I have."
Oh,
to
because
do
it was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Also, I'm not gonna let
Well,
this
see, but
slide.
if he's just swapping himself with a piece of clothing, and let's say they're only extended far over the room, right? If he swaps with them, just immediately another room. I mean, it's just boom, now my range is, you're right directly in the center. Now my range has been lengthened.
Oh damn.
I mean, worst case scenario.
Oh, he started implementing more like small things into his arsenal. Remember at the beginning of Wano when he like threw something at Hawkins and then teleported with whatever he threw at him?
And then-
That was super smart,
Mhm.
honestly. Like the, what's the mobility
Yeah,
aspect of it was really smart and like a good application of that power.
it's kind of like Sasuke and his like.
Oh,
swap-
the
like,
swapping
yeah,
thing.
the Renegon
Which one do you think
ability.
is more like probably
Laws.
Laws, yeah.
Laws, yeah.
I didn't even have to finish that question. What was the thing that you weren't gonna let slide?
Oh, after what I heard thine goddess say in that last episode, I don't know how. And you know what? I've been saying that something was going to happen with this man. But Yamato and Momo are probably going to go to the roof. He asked me, he asked us like a couple of weeks back, he was like, really think about it. If you guys think, like, who do you think would like, do you think Yamato would fight? And I'm kind of like sitting here being like, high key, she does need to put the slap down on her dad. And then she said, like, I have to like, I got unsettled business with my old man. And she even said, it was like, Momo, like, you have to come with
Yeah.
me.
She
And
even
how long?
said she wanted to beat him down, and that like he was going to be her secret weapon or something like that.
And how long have I been saying that Momo would turn around and show something badass off? Zoro would be like, hey, you know what? I really think you are, man, worthy of this fucking sword. Take it. And then take up second Kitetsu blade. I'm going to keep reaching that fucking theory until the end of the time or until they leave Wano, or you assholes can eat shit if you already know. But make sure you guys check out the podcast every Wednesday and the video on Thursdays. And then thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, anime.
Alchemist out.
Thank you, Taylor, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Taylor.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, it was good having you.